Good morning, I'm Chris Beach and welcome to Trade of the Week for the week beginning Monday, the 7th of August. Each week we look at a key market to trade, but first we'll look back at last week's trade, and we looked at going along natural gas last week with our stop at 2,500 and a target up towards 29.30, the highs from the end of June, the beginning of July. That has actually been stopped out. 2,500 was our stop, and we hit that on Wednesday, so a very short-lived trade. But this one, interestingly, for the time being, it's stopped going down. Admittedly, it's not really gone up much more of the last three sessions, but it certainly maybe is showing signs of another attempt to break higher. So maybe one to watch as natural gas continues a very slow and tough recovery from the lows of April. We've seen it rally from those April lows, but not huge amounts of upside, but nonetheless trying to make another recovery again. As we go towards this week, for the week beginning the 7th of August, we're looking at dollar yen. Dollar strength appears to be reviving again, actually, despite a lot of concerns about how the Fed will probably ease off in terms of its hiking push later in the year, or even pause entirely. But I think the interesting thing is what's emerged over the last few weeks is that the ECB is also very reluctant to keep hiking, and also the Bank of Japan comments from the Bank of Japan members suggesting that they viewed the slight tweaks to the changes to the yield curve control policy as merely allowing the rates to rise slightly without being a definitive hawkish turn in policy. So that has weakened the yen and given the dollar a bit of a boost here. So that's, I think, one to watch really here. After declines at the end of last week, Thursday and Friday saw the price drop back, some signs of recovery here. So I think we're looking going long dollar, and you might argue perhaps we want to see a bit more upside here. Maybe a close above 143 would give you that catalyst. So go long on the trade if it goes above 143, with a stop then at, let's put it at the 50-day moving average, which is 141.26 currently, and we can say if it drops back below there, then the expectation of further upside has been negated. So that's the trade for the week beginning Monday, the 7th of August. We're going to go long dollar yen above 143 with our stop at 141.26, with an initial target perhaps up towards 145 and maybe beyond those June highs if this uptrend does get further.